It's a rainy day in Lagos. This is Bystanders at Newsstand on Flip TV. I am Akimbodo Abiodun, and in this edition we'll be reviewing from The Nation. As the headline reads, Osun, Lasun, Omisore joins forces with APC to fight PDP. He also says that PDP heads to court today, and PDP agents have been cloning PVCs. And he also says that INEC officials are right, says Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Let us hear what people have to say. Come along. We're still on Bystanders at Newsstand on Flip TV. With me here is Mr. Folari, who will review from The Nation. Osun, Lasun, Omisore joins forces with APC to fight PDP. What do you have to say, sir?
The Nation is APC paper, owned by the APC strongman. Okay, so he cannot say anything that will contradict APC or that will smear APC image. He will do everything to boost APC in the eyes of the people. So it's a propaganda in the highest order. They will do everything to deceive the people of Osun, but the Osun people know who they want, and they will definitely fight for their right. They will stand their ground to make sure that APC, monster in Osun State is removed, because APC is already voted out of Osun State, and therefore Osun people will not relent to make sure that APC is kicked out. APC is out of Osun State.
So, if for the run election, would you think we will emerge as the winner, sir?
Yes, the people will decide. But I would say that from the result that we have already, the people will do everything in their votes in the rerun to make sure that they stick to who they have voted for.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
We heard that PDP heads to court today. Do you think that PDP will win the case, or what do you think, sir?
Yes, it is possible. If justice is brought to bear, it is possible, because ordinarily election is already won by them. Okay, but if the government in power, APC government in power in the federal level, would allow justice to prevail, definitely APC will get justice.
INEC officials, Senior Advocate of Nigerians have come out to say that INEC officials are right for declaring the election inconclusive. Do you think this is correct, sir?
I wouldn't know who the Senior Advocate is. I wouldn't know. Yeah. What if he's a APC stalwart? What would you expect him to say? What would you expect him to say? Go and carry out go to other sound. You will hear what they say too. So let us go to the survey ground and see who wins the debate.
Do you think what is happening in Osun State is likely to happen in Lagos State election, gubernatorial election?
Not only in Lagos State, it will happen in the federal too. All over Nigeria, that's what we have seen. What is going to happen already? You understand? Annulment. Another June 12 has started already. We have seen it with our eyes. June 12 is repeating itself in our own very eyes by the APC. They are carrying out June 12 in our very eyes, and we are looking. We are not doing anything about it.
We're still on Bystanders at Newsstand on Flip TV. With me here is Mr. Moses or Larry Oye, who would review Lasun Omisore joins forces with APC to fight PDP. What's your view about it, sir?
Yes, I believe that on Thursday, APC will win Osun State. On last Saturday, I called my auntie and I said what's going to be the outcome of the result in Osun State. They said they are voting PDP. I asked them why. Is it because Arabessola failed them? They said no. My auntie said because Tinubu abused the whole Osun State, that is richer than them, that they want to show him that they work for their money, they did not steal their money, and it's not feeding them. Then, like on Thursday, when you look at Ife North, Ife South, Ife West, they have the highest vote in Osun State. Go and check. But if Omisore should join APC, believe me, they will beat PDP hands down. And that's my view. And you know that Omisore is supposed to be the flag bearer for PDP. And because they prefer Adeleke than him. So that is why they went for Adeleke. And because of that, the Ife, they want to prove that that PDP have cheated on them and they won't vote them.
Sir, PDP is going to court today. Do you think they will win the case, sir?
Well, you see, it's a matter of court in which I don't have the final say. I can't say whether they will win or not. But let them go. If they have their fact, they may win. But if they don't have the fact, they may not. But now, let me tell you, when you are fighting the government in power, especially in Africa, not only in Nigeria, anything can happen.
Sir, let's not forget that the deputy of Adeleke is also from Ife, sir. Do you think that this is still not enough reason for them to win the run election?
Well, I don't think so. You see, everybody know that when you are a deputy governor, you don't have anything, you don't have finance in that place. You are just a co-worker of the governor. And let me tell you, most of the deputy governors so far, they always, the governor always make sure they delete them. They don't like their deputy. Look at all the governors. Lagos State, some of us cannot even mention the name of the deputy governor of Lagos State. When you go to other states, it's like that. Being a deputy governor doesn't mean anything to anybody. It's like just like a title.
Going back to the rerun election, to the outcome of the Saturday election, do you think the INEC officials were right to declare the election inconclusive, sir?
Well, I never studied the INEC constitution. I've never studied it. But you know one thing, the APC, they don't want to lose Osun State, because there is percussion for it. When you look at when the Badu was contesting as AD in the AC flag bearer for presidential election, only Osun State voted for the Badu. For you to know how they love Tinubu and they love APC. But this time around, I don't know what is going to happen anyway.
My name is Jessica. With what we have here, Lasun Omisore joined forces with APC to fight PDP. To me, I doubt it, because the reason are basically because we know that the Osun State gubernatorial elections should have been declared by now by the INEC. But refuse to announce that shows that the INEC is incompetent. Coming election 2019, we are still going to experience this. We remember vividly in last election in Ekiti, a lot of people are talking about vote buying. We have 95% of vote buying in Osun, more than Ekiti presently. So nobody, no security agents, no Nigerians is doing anything about nothing. So it means that we are far behind expectation. So what I want to say is this: either Omisore, Lasun, Mr. President, or the party chairman, every one of them to join forces together. I believe tomorrow PDP is going to win them. PDP is going to score more than 180 in that 1,800 in that voting tomorrow, coming tomorrow. Either they should, most of the leaders to turn to polling units and mount it in the front of their house tomorrow. So PDP is coming to be the winner of tomorrow.
We're still on Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. With me here is Mr. Charles, who would like to review Lasun Omisore joins forces with APC to fight PDP. What do you have to say, sir?
Actually, the whole world is watching the way and manner APC government is going with this country. If they don't take care, there will be anarchy. I see no reason why anybody that wins election will not be announced if it does not favor them. The PDP won the election in Osun State. Even the area they cancelled that they want to do the election was the areas PDP was leading. But because they know that if they join those places and announce, PDP will already win. or whatever manipulation they want to do, they should be careful because the country is watching. The whole world is watching. I'm not a politician, but let there be free and fair election. Days has gone when one party want to oppose or impose anybody on us. That is not a democratic way of governance in any part of the world, especially in the civilized world of nowadays. Please, I would like to beg Nigerians to stay patient as they size up to now, because what we are seeing, there should have been war. What is going on in Osun State? But we want peace. We want Nigerians to stay patient.
Come tomorrow's rerun election, sir. Who do you think will emerge the winner of the seat?
Rerun election, if they do it in a very peaceful, free and fair, PDP has already won and will continue winning them. But Nigerians are tired of this governance.
With this deflection, do you think APC is still, PDP is still likely to win the seat, sir?
My brother, we are going far. Subsidy now, there's no fuel subsidy. Instead, rice are increasing. Goods are increasing. Even when we didn't have the subsidy, things were cheap. So let nobody deceive us. We have budget for this country every year. Where is it going? We are tired of this country, not because we are tired of the country. We are tired because of the governance is not favoring Nigerians. Every day, if you are not supporting them, they will be looking for you. EFCs will be looking for you. But those other ones that are behind them, they don't even care about how they make their money or how they make their billions. All we want is good governance. That's what I want. If I don't support you, don't follow me, don't witch-hunt me. Just look at my critics why I'm not supporting you. If the thing you are doing is not right, you find a way to mend it so that Nigerians will be able to get good governance. That's all I
would like to ask again, sir, that if Lasun and Omisore finally joins APC to fight PDP, do you think that PDP will still emerge the winner of tomorrow's election?
All power belongs to God. One with God is majority. We pray that God will come to our rescue. People are suffering. Imagine people are here walking around. I was just passing before he called me. But the way things are going, let us try and fear God, so that this country will remain one.
Still on Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. With me here is Mr. Lawrence Oye, who would review Lasun Omisore joins forces with APC to fight PDP. What do you have to say, sir?
I want to say that news for whatever is not correct. When I see Central Television, I see almost Saraki. No, Saraki is not PDP. Discussion about how they go fight APC to their ticket for Osun State.
Come tomorrow's election, what is your expectation, sir?
That's expectation that APC they have some malpractice about the voting to this paper. I don't know that the vote of PDP is rubbish, but I hear that they catch one APC man to go remove the poster of result for PDP, and we see it that's not a direction that they have court today.
Do you think PDP, sorry sir, do you think PDP will win tomorrow's election?
Yes, PDP will win the election. PDP, because I can say the part why. Because all the workers' money on complete 12 months have not paid that money, and they are not done. What did the mass of people need for that? People support PDP to win that. Support PS.
Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. With me here, Mr. Thompson Wood reveal Osun State election. Lasun Omisore joins forces with APC to fight PDP. What do you have to say, sir?
What I have to say is that we all know Yoruba politics. That's how it goes. And Omisore now joining this to push PDP out is illegal. If APC have the number that PDP have in that election, they will have declared winner. You understand me? But because PDP win them, they start their game. You get it? To the run,
and all this defected, go so that they can pursue, because you always want to cover by APC. That is the always. They want cover it with APC. So any state that don't accept APC is in trouble with the Yoruba caucus. So what we need to do now is that if we can do the election needful, without error in the area of rigging or manipulating, we can still get them. APC, PDP can still win the state, no matter what Omisore or whatever are doing. Because now we really see that it's clearly that they start to play game because of this Thursday, the run. So they want to now fix things to make sure they win the opponent. This already win. Now, if it's come to be like this, election is not still clear. So that is why I support the man that said he should sack INEC boss this morning. You hear for news? He should sack the INEC boss. Because why? He play mago in and this is not what we want. We still want to fight crisis for democracy, to give good, perfect rulership in area of what? Election. To be clean and neat and fair. But we still have corrupt guys who are still manipulating things. Like this man now. I believe they should sack him. Because this election for Osun State is really clear. PDP won. But why did they go to the run? It's because if it is APC that won that kind of vote, they could have declared winning.
So you are saying that the INEC officials were wrong to
have
declared
wrong.
It?
Yes, they are wrong. They are crooks. It's not good. They could have put it, they could have announced the winner since. But now they start to the run to use this game. Now they could start to bribe and do all what their game is. We always know them. So let them change that habit.
PDP is going to court today. Do you think that they will win this
remember case? Court. Remember court. Who are in the court? Who are in that court? Who are those in that court to judge that case? You speak someone's face. You don't pick someone's heart. You see? I see your face now. I don't see your heart. Who are in the case in that court to do that case and make that case favor the winning party? Who is PDP? Who win that state? You see? They will use the game and phone call is coming in. But the cabals inside the APC in West, you don't know them. I know them. I know what they are doing. Cabals inside the APC in West, they cannot let it go. You get it? If it is fair and nice and neat, they could not stop your fire in Ekiti State. They could not stop it. And they could not do this for Osun State. Because people are fed up of APC. People are weak.
For tomorrow's election, who do you think will win the run election?
I believe PDP will still win. If they do it clear.
So if they do not do it clear?
If they don't do it clear, APC may crush by rigging. I declare rigging. Yes, they don't area the council, they may rigging. They may come to rig them. Because they know a target for them to meet up now. They know the area for them to attack. To rig the election. So let us say clear that if this is still continue, that INEC chairman, or in case to be governor or presidential election, that INEC chairman should be sacked.
Should be sacked.
Should be sacked. It's not clear enough. It's not giving us what we want.
Do you think that this will happen if he is not sacked? This is likely to happen in Lagos State elections.
It will go to happen. Even not even in federal. Even in federal. Even in federal in presidency or governorship, it's going to happen because he already have corrupt heart. If you don't have corrupt heart, you have declared winner for this election. He have corrupt heart. Anybody that have corrupt heart, he have corrupt heart. When you see it, you see it. So let that man be sacked. We don't want him.
Still on Bystanders at Newsstand on Flip TV. With me here is Mr. Yusuf, who will review Lasun Omisore joins forces with APC to fight PDP. What's your view, sir?
My view is there is nothing like that. It's a propaganda. It's a politics propaganda. It's not going to work. Omisore is already with PDP. So whatever APC are doing, they are just beating around the bush.
Why do you say they are beating around the bush?
They are beating around the bush because the candidate of PDP have already won the election. So whatever they are doing, they are wasting their time.
But the election has not been declared. It has been declared inconclusive for now.
They have been declared inconclusive. Whether they like it or not, being on Thursday tomorrow, PDP will take the lead.
So you feel that PDP will win the gubernatorial seat?
Yes.
If there is a rerun election?
Yes.
Now, the PDP are taking the INEC officials to court.
Yes.
What do you have to say about it? Do you think that they will win the case?
They will win the case, 100%.
That means there will be no rerun.
If they like it, they go to court, they don't go to court. What I what I believe, PDP will take the day at the end of the day.
So PDP will win the seat at the end of the day?
Yes.
All right. Can we relate what is happening in Osun State to the gubernatorial election of Lagos State?
Lagos State, Lagos State, the case of Lagos State is different.
Why do you say so, sir?
Because Lagos State, you can look at what is going on in Lagos State. Lagos State is, let me put it this way. Lagos State is, the people are tired of godfatherism. You understand? People are tired of godfatherism. Why I say that is that because it's not only one person that owns Lagos. So you understand? So, from my own view, let them go for direct primary. Whoever becomes the winner of the primary will take the state.
Okay, we will automatically take
this. Yes.
Who are you? Which party are you referring to about the direct primary?
The direct primary is between themselves, APC.
Okay, APC. So yes. You said in APC yes. that anybody who wins the direct primaries will automatically become the winner.
Yes.
People have spoken. You've heard what people have to say. This is Bystanders at Newsstand on Flip TV. I am Akimbodo Abiodun. Until next time, bye-bye.